So this next piece is a piece that's really deep to my heart. It is about my brother in the process of dying, but it can be used towards anything that has an ending to it. When you're mourning something, whether it's a movie or a book or a series or something like that, and you're just like mourning. Obviously, my brother's death was a little bit more important than Game of Thrones, but you understand what I'm saying. To explain this first, I have to read you guys a quote that I had written about a year earlier when we knew he was dying, but he hadn't passed yet. And it's me explaining what my concept of what mourning is. And I say, I try and see it as if I'm not mourning the person or concept or thing, putting the emotional blame on it or them, and instead focusing on the idea that the pain I'm feeling in my heart and life is actually the realization of the empty space inside of me that it or they once filled and of which I poured out so much love into. My pain that I feel is actually an overflow of love needing new people, places, and things to be distributed to until things balance out. It helps to keep you optimistic, not depressed, not lamenting, creative, connective, present, and planting wonderful seeds of light into other efforts, people's lives that you will surely sow later, the way our past would have wanted us to pay tribute to them anyways. So let me show you what that looks like. So this is that video that I was telling you about, and just to explain it again, I like having different worlds in my pieces, and so this is one world up here, and then this black and white world is down here, and then that quote that I just read you, if you guys want to screenshot it, here it is right here. That's what's written repetitively in the background, just that quote over and over and over and over again. This is reality. We live in the black and white world, okay? Very dichotomous, just black and white, nothing else. But when this little teddy bear experienced whatever loss or pain that he did, it was earth. I have like wine stains and shit on here by accident, but it was earth shattering, okay? And then it's actually 3D. I took a sock and some cotton, and I made it actually look like the teddy bear with its button eyes, its heart kerplunked onto the floor. And what was originally organic and red and full of life is now cracked, and that's how you feel. That's how I felt. In the Hawaiian tradition and in a lot of Polynesian and South Pacific Island traditions, they have a symbol. It's called a koru. It's K-O-R-U, and it's the swirly signs that you see everywhere. And that stems, pardon the pun, from a plant that actually grows all kind of like curled in, and it unfurls itself as it blossoms. And it's rampant throughout those nations. And so, illustrating this quote, and then with the quote that's back here, teddy bear, and see the person walked out of their lives. That's what the red footprints are. Teddy bear understands this, and he's releasing korus, like a little symbolic, like he's delving into other things and people and ideas and concepts that that he can pour his love into, because this is now it's like a bladder, like, and if you cinch off your bladder, you can't pee. You're still gonna like keep gorging and get bigger and bigger, and eventually you're gonna burst if you don't take care of it. And so he burst, but he's now realizing, okay, I've got to plant my seeds into all of these fantastic other journeys that still await out there. I can't see them down here in this black and white world, but in this world up here that's attainable, that I can reach for, and that I'm like this rose and is growing from, and he can see it, that eventually he'll be able to enjoy those things again. And he'll eventually get stitched up, you know, and then there's always light shining on him from above, from the person or thing lost, and then the sunflower is a symbol of both my brother and my grandmother's, well, both of our grandmothers. She was really symbolic with sunflowers.
So this is a tribute to mourning in general, but more specific to my brother. And I don't believe I ever titled this one. So if you guys have any good suggestions, let me know. I forgot to also mention when I was reviewing this video, this is a koru from a previous event. Like if this was the circumstance down here that was like so traumatic for a teddy bear, this is one of the korus that he sent out, and it sent him here. And now he's sending out more korus, and korus are representational of life, if I didn't make that clear earlier. Was there anything else I wanted to say? No, I just really wanted to emphasize that this path and this road right here, that was one from a previous destination. This was a previous endeavor to this phase, and now he's being more enlightened and reaching a higher area. Okay, I think I'm done now.